Hello everybody, hope everybody's having a great Friday. It is a beautiful day today. I'm down here at one of my most favorite ponds I've got access to, old farm pond down here this morning. Beautiful Friday, real cool. It's about, I don't know what, 8 o'clock maybe? Yeah, a little bit after 8. Let's see if we can catch something right quick. I got my trusty plastic worm, rubber worm, whatever you want to call it. Tequila Sunrise is what I love throwing. We're going to just see what we can do. Just see if we can catch anything down here today. Let's get right off in there. This pond has real good bass and brim. I've never caught, I ain't tried the catfish. I might try them while I'm here today. I know they're bound to have some, probably. See if we can get some bass right quick for y'all's viewing pleasure. It's a beautiful place to fish. You're way off the road here. It's just nice. The color right up under that tree. The wind blowing kind of bad today, but maybe it won't affect us. I think we got one. We got one, I think. I feel it thumping. Oh, there we go. There we got one. Oh yeah. Get him down here a little more. They active little boogers down here now. He's not a monster. I'll hook right beside the jaw. Yeah, he's not a monster. Almost got himself in the eye. It's a pretty good little bass. He's probably a pound. I might keep one of these today. The guy, I normally don't keep bass, but the guy told me the other day to, if I wanted to keep some, just try to cull some out, because he's got so many in here. I might keep me one today, carry home and cook. I don't usually do that, but and he is out of here. Awesome. Like I said, I usually don't keep them, but if the owner says to, sometimes you do. I threw that right up under that tree. Let's see if there's anything else under that tree out there. I said we are going to try some catfish today too, because I've never tried. I have not asked him, is there any catfish in here? They're old farm ponds. I don't know, they've been here a very long time. So the possibility of catfish being here is high. Uh-oh, we might have another one. That could have been a brim. Something thumped it. Like I said, he did put some carp in here too to help kind of clean up the place. Last year was real dry. Water levels got real low. And he had a lot of, y'all see me, messed up the worm. Got hung in that tree behind me. Y'all get to see everything today. I got hung in that tree and it tore the whole tail off of it. Like I said, I'm using the culprit. It's a 10-inch worm, Tequila Sunrise. And when I run out of my 10-inch ones, I got some the Yum. That Tequila Sunrise works good for me. That's a 7.5-inch. I like the 10-inch worms. But sometimes you can't find the 10-inch culprit, and I have to go to a different size. I've got other colors I use, but this is the most popular, is that beautiful Tequila Sunrise. It seems like it gets a lot of action. All right, let's try this again and not get in that daggone tree. Let's go off that way towards them metal poles out there, if y'all can see it. Maybe y'all can. Right over the top of them. I think we got it. Or is that a brim? Sometimes them brim, they'll hit them big old worms. It's amazing. You'll think you got a monster on there. They'll tug on them and everything. They give you signs though. It shows you where the brim are, and you can get some jigs, and you can catch some nice brim out here too. He's got some very big. He's got a lot of good 8, 10 inch, 8 to 10 inch brim. You got some that easily go close to a pound. This is a different pond than the other ones I've done a few live streams at. This is another one I've got access to recently. I'm just gonna work this little area, and then at least we got one fish. I'd love to get y'all another one. We might wait one up in a minute. Wish that camera was in a different spot and that pole wasn't in y'all's face all the time. I can tell the carp have really, well, they really eat up the grass good. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I said we might try to catch a few of them carp later on. I've never caught any carp. They're in here because he put some in here. Let's walk down this way. One thing with bass fishing, you got to kind of move a little bit, move around, and you might can get you some more. Just come on out here this way, don't scare them off the edge if they're on the edge. This place here, sometimes they're on the edge, sometimes they're not. Let's throw it, see that tree right there? See if we throw it up on that tree. Right up in there, see if we can get anything first. Early this morning, they might be sitting on the edge over here. That first one was. Make sure I'm not in the fire ants. Y'all hear me dancing if I do. You hear me dancing and screaming. Off in front of it a little bit. We got some nibbles. I don't know if it's a bass or not though. Might be some of them old big brim. Let's take it on out there a little way. Nope. I'll say you feel them brim hitting it, you'll think it's a bass. And this old big brim. Sometimes they're in the same pocket. You see that pier across the way? We'll end up over there. I might try to get y'all a video over there. I've caught some big fish off that pier, right around the edge of it, especially the bass. We might have something around that tree there. Maybe not. One more time.
Let me talk to you.
That was my telephone. Sorry about that. I gotta learn how to turn that thing off whenever I got a video going. Come on, fish. Let's get one more before I turn this video off. At least it's not a skunk. At least it's not a skunk. Huh. No action, no action. Let's see what's down here. Oh yeah, right in this corner. We can get any action over there. I might have to fish out a little further off the bank. Well, I've caught some bass out of this place, throwing it as far as in the middle as I could get. And those drain pipes over there would be a good spot too. This man really keeps this place clean, which is awesome. You can walk around, you can drive around every pond he's got. You see the truck sitting right there. He keeps this place immaculate. If anybody ever gets a chance to get into a place like this, get permission to fish, just don't mess it up, you know. Like, don't trash it up or anything where people wouldn't want you fishing, because to get opportunities to go to places like this, it's hard to find them. In my area it is. These private ponds and stuff is hard to get access to. People don't like people fishing, because a lot of times they make a mess with trash and fishing line and all kind of stuff. But I try to keep all my stuff. Anything I throw away in the back of that truck. I think we might have got some nibbles there, but I don't know if it's a bass or not. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh man, he throwed it out of his mouth. Did y'all see that? I didn't hang him good enough. Wow, he twisted it up on me. Maybe y'all caught that on camera. He was on there. I don't know if that counts. If I got it on camera, does it count? Let's go out there again. I went out there pretty far and picked that one up. Let's see if we can pick some up. These fish here will go out there in that middle, and you can catch some good ones sometime. I think I'm getting another nibble. Well, most times they're out there, it's a bass, most of the time. Yeah, he throwed that thing right off, didn't he? He jumped, flung that mouth, and it was over with. I don't change a whole lot of colors when I'm fishing with worms or plastic worms. I usually use about the same color all the time. I will change up every now and then, but I rarely change. This color has worked for me so much. I've had good luck with this color, and that's usually the one I stick with. Like I said, I do change up every now and then, but I don't change a whole lot. I don't change colors too much. Old fish flung that thing out in his mouth. We almost had him. There's some big ones in here. I said he's got 3 ponds. This is one of the, I see him carp jumping out there. This is one of the bigger ponds. He's got 2 about this size and a couple of small ones. I did fish the smaller one of the little ponds. When I first got in here, I caught a couple of small bass. I'll be brim fishing here shortly, catching an old big bluegill. Hopefully I get to show y'all them. This place, last time I was here, this whole area was covered in lily pads, but it's about, all of it about gone. Them carp must be doing their job. Hopefully they are. It looks like they've cleaned it up pretty good, from what I can tell.
Let me talk to you.
Well, ain't hitting on much right now. We'll get some more here in a minute. I'm gonna throw about 1 or 2 more times and then we're gonna cut this video off. A lot of times they want it, they'll hit it on that drop.
Talk to you.
I really wish that was hush. Well, I caught one there. We get a hold of another one, we'll catch back up with y'all in just a little bit. I'll add another section to this one.